6:49, time for the morning sprint.
The Nitty Gritty says its downtown Madison location will stay closed for a couple of more weeks. They closed after a fire over the weekend caused damage. According to their social media, it is minimal damage, but repairs will take some time. They have not set a reopening date.
And some breaking news now overnight. 6 people have been shot and killed at a Walmart supercenter in Chesapeake, Virginia. Police say the call came in just after 10 o'clock last night. A single shooter is also confirmed dead. It's the second mass shooting in 3 days.
If you have federal student loans, you won't have to resume payments January 1st. President Biden extending a moratorium while challenges to his broader relief plan move through the courts. The Justice Department is asking the Supreme Court to allow President Biden's student loan relief plan to take effect amid the legal challenges. The court has given plaintiffs until noon today to respond. The moratorium on payments will last until the Supreme Court decides the case or until June 13th, whichever comes first.
A 25-year-old utility worker is dead this morning after he was hit and killed by an SUV. It happened while he was working on Sauk County's highway yesterday, Highway 23 in Franklin, right around 7:45 in the morning. Investigators say the man was offloading equipment outside the vehicle when he was hit by a 17-year-old driving an SUV. The teen's vehicle then rolled over and came to a stop.
Officials with the Dane County Regional Airport are ready to kick off what they expect to be a busy holiday travel season with the completion of a few upgrades. That includes the end of construction on International Lane. In addition, seasonal nonstop flights to Orlando, Fort Myers, and Las Vegas have returned after service stopped during the pandemic. The holiday season also marks the return of the airport's holiday tunes in the terminal.
AAA expects today to be the busiest travel day on the roads, with the worst time to get out right between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. That's most of the day. Nearly 55 million Americans will go more than 50 miles or more during the long weekend. That's nearly the same amount that traveled before the pandemic.
And in the 608 follow-up, the Old Fashioned on the Square selling its 1 millionth Old Fashioned cocktail last night. The millionth drink was an oversized one. Look at that. Everyone in attendance could be part of that historic night. That Corbel barrel they mixed the Old Fashioned into served about 600 individual drinks.
Final preparations are underway in New York for the Thanksgiving Day Parade. The iconic balloons are going to be blown up tonight near Central Park. This year, the popular children's character Bluey will make her debut. Greg from Diary of a Wimpy Kid will get an updated balloon, and Baby Shark gets its first-of-a-kind balloon and float combo.
The Whitewater Warhawks head coach Kevin Bullis is retiring. Bullis spent 15 years with the program and is 8 as head coach, one of those being the COVID year. So over a 7-season stretch, Bullis led the team to a 78-13 record that included 6 trips to the D3 playoffs, 5 conference championships, and runners-up for the national title in 2019.
Workers at Foxconn's flagship iPhone plant in China smashed surveillance cameras and windows in protest. Video posted online from a live stream shows employees doing all the damage. They say they were triggered for a plan to delay bonus payments. Discontent over strict quarantine rules, the company's inability to stamp out outbreaks, and poor conditions, including food shortages, have caused workers to flee the factory.